Now, the other thing that we have on the planner is something called a virtual spender. Is Hey Big Spender, which is virtual spending. Virtual spending, you all know what this is. It's literally just giving you a set amount of imaginary money for you to buy whatever you want. I have included that on the planner up in the top right-hand corner. The only reason I do that is to see if there's any resistance, because I have done it in increments so that every day the amount does increase. And by the end of it, I think it goes up to a really high amount, because you know how we test things with our body and we test to see which things feel uncomfortable and which ones don't. By day 21, it's up to $1 million. Like, you know, I play small. But seriously, if you can get into that energy, imagine today I said, okay, here's $50,000. You've got to spend $50,000. Like, okay. And then tomorrow it's, okay, here's 75. You got to spend 75. Hang on, but I've just spent that 50. How do I have 75 to spend? So it's really funny trying to get into that mindset of seeing which feels comfortable, which doesn't feel like enough, which feels like it's too much. And just sort of help us release any sort of resistance to the different amounts of money. Or if there are, maybe it's going to help you solidify where you feel comfortable. Maybe you don't want to be a millionaire. Maybe you are happy with $100 a week. Maybe that's all you need. Maybe that's all you want, whatever it is. It's just interesting to get into that feeling of trying to spend that money every day, especially after a few days when you've already bought a lot of the things that you've been trying to get for so long, which seems so far out of reach. You'll be like, oh my God, what do I buy now? What do we do with this money? What do I do? And it's just really interesting to see how far you can create those desires and write down things that you can virtually spend your money on. So just use them as fun. Use them as something crazy. And don't try not to use them on boring things like bills and stuff like that. Just try and get those creative and imaginative juices flowing in your mind and seeing all the different ways that you can try and spend that money.